With IPA Interpret for QIAGEN Ingenuity Pathway Analysis, you can turn your data into a shareable, interactive overview with actionable insights. IPA Interpret is an easy-to-use and shareable report of an IPA analysis with updated graphics and increased performance. Today we will take a look at how to access, navigate, and share an IPA Interpret report. Starting from the IPA interface, the IPA Interpret report is just one click away from any core analysis. Here, we have analyzed our dataset of interest, which comes from a transcript-omics study of the liver of mice exposed to the NRF2 activator CDDO-methyl. From the main summary tab of the analysis, clicking the pink QIAGEN IPA Interpret button will take us to the IPA Interpret report. This is the main summary page of the report. On the left, the dataset tile summarizes the differential expression in the dataset. In the graphical summary tile, machine learning has been used to select a key set of predictions from the analysis to display as a network. It then uses a large language model to communicate a summary of the insights of the network in clear terms. Next, there are tiles for canonical pathways, upstream regulators, diseases and functions, and tox functions. Finally, there is a tile at the bottom of the page that summarizes the top 100 most similar and top 100 most anti-similar analyses to the current analysis. Each of the tiles can be explored in more detail. Clicking through to the dataset drill down enables exploration of the data, where selecting a dot labels it with its name and provides a summary of the gene. The table below shows all of the dataset details, and you can sort or filter in any column. You can export the entire dataset as well. The graphical summary network provides insights into the biology predicted to be occurring in the dataset. It summarizes how the top upstream drivers, pathways, and diseases and functions interplay in the dataset. AI is used to provide a readable synopsis of the network to make it immediately digestible. You can click on the nodes and the connections between them for further information and evidence. Drilling down in the canonical pathway tile provides all the details about the pathways that scored highly in the dataset, including interactive diagrams for the pathways. Here you can see that many molecules mapping to the NRF2-mediated oxidative stress response pathway are upregulated in the livers of the chemically treated mice. Like the graphical summary, all the nodes and the relationships are clickable for more information. The dataset table appears below the diagram and shows exactly which genes map from the dataset to the selected pathway. Finally, to conclude this short overview of IPA Interpret, we will take a look at the similar analysis tile. As mentioned earlier, it shows matching analyses as well as those that are anti-matching, based on the sets of genes that are differentially expressed in each of more than 200,000 analyses, manually curated from dozens of sources like GEO and TCGA. The right panel automatically surfaces categories of analyses that are statistically overrepresented in the matches and anti-matches. For example, there are several analyses from mice treated with a similar chemical to the one used in the query analysis. Interestingly, anti-matches appear when the chemical is used in mice that are missing the NFE2L2 gene, which encodes the NRF2 protein, to which the chemical binds. But how does an IPA user get a link to share their report with IPA Interpret? From the IPA Project Manager interface, go to your analysis and right-click to copy it to the Public Share folder. You can start typing the word public to jump down to it. Once you have copied the analysis, scroll down to the Public Share folder in the Project Manager. You can now right-click and select Copy IPA Interpret link. The IPA Interpret report will be available to anyone who receives this link. With IPA Interpret for QIAGEN Ingenuity Pathway Analysis, you can easily create a shareable, interactive report that anyone can access, including non-IPA users.
QIAGEN.
Sample to insight.